Hi, I'm Jennifer Morris for Howdini. If you put a lot of effort into shopping and cooking for your family, you want to make sure that you're not just feeding them a bunch of empty calories. So Trisha Calvo said one way to do that is by focusing on something called superfoods. Trisha is the executive editor of Shape magazine, and she joins us here today. Thanks for being here.
Oh, you're welcome.
So what exactly is a superfood?
A superfood is, it sounds crazy, but it's really basically a food that's high in one or more disease-fighting vitamins, minerals, or antioxidants. Okay. And what superfoods do is that they act like little shields to the kind of cell damage that occurs on a normal basis every day within your body, both from cell activity as well as the kind of damage that can occur from UV light, pollution, whatever. The vitamins and minerals in these superfoods and the antioxidants.
It's like a multivitamin, but in a food.
In a food, and it acts like a little shield, and it really does help protect your body against diseases like heart disease, cancer, can help prevent aging, wrinkled skin, a whole host of things. Really, they make a huge difference to your health.
And so what exactly would be an example of a superfood? Like spinach or?
Spinach is a good example.
I knew.
Beans, beans that come in a can, like chickpeas and kidney beans, they're superfoods. Carrots, they all tend to have lots of fiber and different vitamins and minerals that are disease-fighting.
Okay, and how do we make a superfood family-friendly? So for my little one.
Like take the spinach, which, sautéed spinach is a superfood, but not a lot of kids like sautéed spinach. So one of the things that you can do is pair a superfood that your kid may not be familiar with something that they already like. So you can take sautéed spinach and you can cook it with a little raisins. They go really well together. Okay. And the kids may be more apt to try it because they see the raisins there, they feel more comfortable.
Right, and does it have to be raw superfood to be as healthy?
No,
or can you...
absolutely not. The only thing with children is children sometimes prefer raw fruits and vegetables, and that's fine. They'll get tons and tons of nutrients from it. But when you cook a vegetable, it breaks down the cell walls, which makes the nutrients in that food more absorbable to your body.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then the other thing that you can do too is if people are like very fat phobic, but fat actually helps you absorb some of the antioxidants in foods that are fat soluble. So a little drizzle of olive oil, a little sprinkle of Parmesan cheese on foods where that's appropriate.
Right. So only some kids will eat French fries. How can we make French fries more of a superfood?
Well, I wouldn't say that French fries are a vegetable, but children do like them, and potatoes are a vegetable. Now, potatoes aren't technically a superfood, but they are very, very nutritious. And one way that you can make them healthier for your children is to make home fries, where you basically just take a red potato, you cut it into chunks or strips, you sprinkle it with a little salt and olive oil, and you bake it in the oven. It's almost like roasted French fries. So you just have that sprinkling of fat. You don't have, it's fat loaded. Maybe the kids will eat it with the skin, which contains more nutrients. And that's much more helpful. And another idea with French fries, and kids love these, are sweet potato fries. Sweet potatoes are a superfood. They have a lot of beta carotene, they have a lot of fiber, and they're lower in what they call the bad carbs than regular potatoes are. So children love the sweet flavor, and you can make home fries with sweet potatoes, and that's a really nice way to try to get your kids more nutritious vegetables in their diet.
Okay, what about fruit? Is that
fruit absolutely counts, and of course children love fruit.
Yeah.
So watermelon chunks, that's a great superfood, very high in lycopene, which helps protect against various different types of cancer. Kiwi fruit, which children also love because it's so fun to look at and so pretty, and that's really high in vitamin C and fiber. Oranges, citrus fruits are all superfoods. They're great options for children. Apples even count. They have a component called quercetin. That is an antioxidant that really does help protect against disease. They also have a lot of soluble fiber, which helps lower cholesterol levels.
So in terms of cooking superfoods, how about roasting them?
Yes, roasting vegetables is actually an excellent option because it really brings out the sweetness in all vegetables. You can roast anything from green beans to asparagus to onions to carrots, and it really makes it much more kid-friendly because they just love that sweet flavor, and it gets really caramelized, and that's a wonderful way to do it. One of my favorite superfood combos that children love is roasted carrots and chickpeas. And you would think that's a weird combination, but it's really delicious and terrific and loaded with fiber and beta carotene. And all you do is toss it with a little bit of olive oil, sprinkle everything with a little cinnamon, put it in a 400-degree oven, probably for about 15 or 20 minutes until the carrots get tender, and you've got this amazing combination of food that children will just gobble up, I promise.
Thanks so much, Trisha Calvo. I'm Jennifer Morris for Howdini.